Earth-sized planet, considered potentially habitable, is discovered 40 light-years away. See images. PhD students from universities in Australia and Scotland lead team responsible for finding Gliese 1b. Students from the University of Southern Queensland in Australia and the University of Edinburgh in Scotland led the discovery of an Earth-sized, potentially habitable planet just 40 light-years away. The international team published the research in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society and received collaboration from NASA. Shashir Dalakia, a doctoral student in astrophysics at the University of Southern Queensland, Australia, described to The Guardian how the discovery of the planet, which was named Gliese 1b, occurred. "We did the back-of-the-envelope calculations," he said. "We discovered that it is probably the size of Earth, the climate is temperate, and it is very, very close. In the space of a day, we thought, we have to write this. This is something really cool. It could be the right temperature for liquid water to pool on the surface. Which is important, because we think planets are potentially habitable if they can have liquid water on them." Gliese 12b is the size of Earth, or slightly smaller, like Venus, and its surface temperature is estimated at 40 Celsius. Its 12-day orbit revolves around Gliese 12, a cool red dwarf in the constellation Pisces. The planet is about a quarter the size of the Sun, with approximately 60% of its surface temperature. It's only 40 light-years away, and that may not mean we can actually get there in the near future. But it does mean we can point the world's biggest space telescopes at it and understand what its atmosphere is like, Dalakia told The Guardian. The discovery could facilitate studies on the solar system itself and how Earth and Venus became such different planets despite similar conditions. Earth and Venus are classic examples of how an atmosphere can alter the surface of a planet. Therefore, Earth is a refuge for life as we know it, and Venus is hot enough to melt lead on its surface, described the researcher. And the difference between these two planets is largely due to the fact that Venus has a very hostile atmosphere. So we thought this planet, which is right between Earth and Venus in terms of the amount of light it receives from its sun, could really bridge the gap and help us understand why the two planets are so different. NASA uses a transiting exoplanet research satellite, TESS, to observe the brightness changes of tens of thousands of stars to capture transits, brief, regular dimmings of stars caused by the passing of orbiting worlds, according to its website. It is easier to detect Earth-sized planets orbiting red dwarfs because, as a smaller star, transit dimming is greater, and the lower mass means the orbiting planet produces a greater wobble or reflex motion in the star. NASA said Gliese 12b is a good candidate for additional studies using the James Webb Space Telescope. A prominent American astronomer says he's certain there's a new planet lurking even closer to home. ABC reported last Friday that a professor of planetary astronomy at the California Institute of Technology, Michael Brown, said he didn't see how we could have a solar system without Planet 9. For years he has said that the peculiar paths of various objects around Neptune show the gravitational pull of another planet, but no one has been able to find it. In a new study, not yet peer-reviewed, Brown and his team ran simulations and concluded that there was a 1 in a million chance that Planet 9 does not exist. And you? What do you think? Is this planet really capable of being as good to inhabit as planet Earth? Respond in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive notifications. Until the next video.